Hi, first grade. It's Mrs. Katzenberger here with your first math lesson for the week of April 27th. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you had a lot of fun learning about shapes last week. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with what we'll be talking about this week, too. That is composite shapes. Now, last week, we really focused on the attributes of our 2D shapes. Those are sometimes called plane shapes. We know that they're flat, and attributes are how we describe those shapes. And the defining attributes are the things that are most important, like how many sides the shape has, how many vertices are on the shape, if our shape has any equal sides, like the 4 equal sides on my square, or if the shape has any parallel sides, sides that are moving in the same direction, like the sides I highlighted on my rectangle. So what we're going to be doing this week is we're going to take those shapes that we learned about last week, and we're going to put them together to make new shapes. That's what a composite shape is. It's a new shape that is made of 2 or more shapes. So for example, here I have a rectangle, but the rectangle is actually made of 2 squares that I put together. So I'm going to start building some different kinds of hexagons because there are lots of combinations of shapes that you can use to create a hexagon that has 6 sides and 6 vertices. 4, 5, 6. So a really simple way that I can create a hexagon using 2 shapes is by using trapezoids. I know these are trapezoids because they have 4 sides, they have 4 vertices, and they have 1 pair of parallel sides. So I'm going to change the color of my second trapezoid here. Still a trapezoid, even though it's purple now. And I'm also going to turn it around. I'm going to change its orientation or the direction it's facing. That's another non-defining attribute. Even though I flipped it over, it's still a trapezoid. And if I put it together there, I've used 2 trapezoids to create a new hexagon. Another way that you can build a hexagon is by using triangles. Even though they're all different colors, they're still triangles because color is non-defining. We just need to change the orientation on them to put them together. And there really are no right or wrong ways to make most of these shapes. You're only limited by your creativity, except if you tried to use a circle to build a hexagon, because circles don't have any sides or vertices. But other than that, there's lots of different things that you can try. Another fun thing that you can do is you can start with the shape that you want to create, like my hexagon, and you can build up around it to make an even larger hexagon. So I'm going to move my triangles over here. Got room here for a trapezoid. And then it looks like I just might need one more triangle to fill in the rest. And there it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices. What do you think I could create using these 2 triangles? Sometimes it's hard to see without turning your shapes around. But I could create a square using those 2 triangles. I could also create a different shape with 4 sides and 4 vertices and 2 sets of parallel sides. This is a shape called a parallelogram. We don't expect you to know the name of this shape, but I can create it using those 2 triangles. What are some different ways you think I could create a trapezoid? What are some shapes that you could try? For instance, if I started with a square, can you think of things that I could add on to my square to create a trapezoid? Maybe you thought of adding a couple triangles to the square to make a trapezoid. What if I started with a triangle that looks like this? What do you think I could add on to that triangle to create a trapezoid? Did you come up with the idea of adding 2 more triangles to create a trapezoid? One last thing that you can do to create a composite shape is take outlines like this and fill them in with different shapes. And this is where you really have to pay attention to the attributes that you see. So, I don't know, I feel like these triangles would work really well. I just need to turn them around a bit. So if I start with those 2 triangles, are you able to see what shape I can put here to fill in this part of my shape outline? Well, I hope you said we could use a trapezoid. I may even be able to put a trapezoid here and another trapezoid on top. And then I have a pattern block right here that I can use to fill in the rest of that shape. Now, as you can see, there were lots of different ways that I could fill in this shape. So on my first one, I used 3 trapezoids, 2 triangles, and a parallelogram. Over here, I used 3 parallelograms, 2 trapezoids, and a triangle. And then on this last one, I used 3 triangles, 2 parallelograms, and 2 trapezoids. And it's really just playing around and moving shapes around to see what works. So what you're going to do for your seesaw activity today is you're going to create a drawing and you're going to make a composite shape. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that on Seesaw. So you're going to have a template that looks like this. And if you touch these 3 dots here, you can go to Shapes. And if you scroll down, there are those pattern blocks that you might recognize from Mrs. Katzenberger's screen. And then I can use these shapes to make a new composite shape. And you can see here, that's where you can turn them around and move them. If you want to change the color of your shape, you can do that over here on the side. And that's how you're going to create your composite shapes to send to your teacher. So for some of the shapes that you create, I will be giving you instructions. I'll be telling you what to build and what to use to make that shape. But then you're also going to have a chance at the end to be creative. Grab a bunch of shapes, change the color, move them around, and see what you're able to come up with. I really hope that you have a lot of fun making your composite shapes today, boys and girls. And if you don't succeed on your first try, it's okay. You can watch this video again for help, or you just try again. Have a wonderful day and build those shapes.